What's up everyone? Welcome to Top Chill Play, the channel where we rank the best anime so you don't have to scroll for hours deciding what to watch. Today we're counting down the top 10 anime series you can actually finish in one day. Some of these are short and brutal, some are longer but so good you won't be able to stop. All of them are absolutely worth your time. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we have Violet Evergarden, a stunning anime from Kyoto Animation that you absolutely can finish in one sitting if you're not afraid of crying your eyes out. Violet is a former child soldier who loses her arms in the war. Now fitted with mechanical prosthetics, she starts a new life as an auto-memory doll, someone who writes letters on behalf of others. Each episode explores a different client, and each one hits harder than the last. The question driving the whole series: what does it mean to love someone? Violet doesn't know yet, but she's determined to find out. The animation quality is absolutely insane. Every frame looks like a painting. This is one of the most visually beautiful anime ever made. If you can handle the emotional weight, Violet Evergarden is a perfect one-day watch. Trust me, you won't regret it. Number 9 is Toradora, the romantic comedy that refuses to just be a romantic comedy. Ryuji looks intimidating but is actually the sweetest guy alive. Taiga is tiny but absolutely terrifying. They hate each other at first, then strike a deal to help each other get with their crushes. You already know where this is going, but Toradora earns every moment of its romance. The character development is real, the comedy is sharp, and the final arc genuinely surprised people who thought they'd seen it all. At 25 episodes, it's on the longer end for a one-day watch, but once you start, good luck stopping. Toradora is a classic for a reason. If you've never seen it, today is the day. Number 8, Erased. This one is a psychological thriller with time travel, and it will completely consume your afternoon. Satoru has a strange ability he calls revival. Moments before something bad happens, he gets sent back in time by a few minutes to prevent it. Then one day, he gets sent back 18 years to when he was a child. A serial killer is targeting kids in his town. Satoru now has the chance to save them and maybe change his entire future. The tension in this show is insane. Every episode ends on a cliffhanger. At only 12 episodes, this is one of the easiest anime to finish in a single day, and it's gripping from start to finish. Erased is the kind of anime you recommend to someone who says they don't watch anime. It's that good. Number 7. Anohana. Short, devastating, unforgettable. A group of childhood friends drifted apart after one of them, Meiko, nicknamed Menma, died in an accident. Years later, her ghost appears to Jinta, the group's former leader, asking him to fulfill her final wish. The problem? Nobody knows what that wish is. And getting the old group back together means reopening wounds nobody wanted to deal with. 11 episodes. 4 hours. You will need tissues. This is the kind of anime that stays with you for years. If you want something short, emotional, and absolutely beautiful, Anohana is your answer. Let's lighten the mood a little. Number 6 is No Game No Life, the ultimate power fantasy for anyone who's ever dominated someone at a board game. Sora and Shiro are siblings and the world's greatest gamers, so good that they're summoned to a world where all conflicts are settled by games. No war, no violence, just pure strategy. The show is vibrant, over the top, and absolutely hilarious. These two are basically gods in a world designed for them, and watching them outsmart every opponent is incredibly satisfying. Only 12 episodes, so it's a quick, fun watch, though fair warning, it ends on a cliffhanger with no season 2 inches sight. Still absolutely worth it. No Game No Life is pure, unfiltered fun, perfect for a chill evening watch. Let's lighten the mood a little. Number 6 is No Game No Life, the ultimate power fantasy for anyone who's ever dominated someone at a board game. Sora and Shiro are siblings and the world's greatest gamers, so good that they're summoned to a world where all conflicts are settled by games. No war, no violence, just pure strategy. The show is vibrant, over the top, and absolutely hilarious. These two are basically gods in a world designed for them, and watching them outsmart every opponent is incredibly satisfying. Only 12 episodes, so it's a quick, fun watch, though fair warning, it ends on a cliffhanger with no season 2 inches sight. Still absolutely worth it. No Game No Life is pure, unfiltered fun, perfect for a chill evening watch. Number 4. Parasite, the Maxim. If you've got a full day and a strong stomach, this one is a masterpiece. Alien parasites have invaded Earth, taking over human hosts. One of them tries to take over Shinichi's brain, but fails and gets stuck in his right hand instead. Now they're forced to coexist. What follows is one of anime's best explorations of humanity, identity, and what separates us from monsters. Shinichi starts the show as a shy teenager and transforms into someone almost unrecognizable. The action is brutal, the philosophy is fascinating, and the relationship between Shinichi and his parasite named Migi is genuinely one of the best duos in anime. Parasite is the kind of show that makes you think long after the credits roll. A must-watch. Number 3. Demon Slayer, Season 1. If you haven't seen this yet, where have you been? Tanjiro's family is slaughtered by demons. His sister Nezuko survives, but turns into one. He becomes a demon slayer to find a cure and protect her. Simple premise, executed to absolute perfection. The animation by Ufotable set a new standard for the entire industry. The Rengoku vs. Akaza fight alone is one of the greatest action sequences in anime history. Season 1 ends. Just as things are really picking up, you'll immediately want to watch the Mugen Train movie right after. Demon Slayer Season 1 is non-negotiable. If you're building an anime channel, you need to know this show inside out. Number 2. Death Note, the anime that made the entire world pay attention to anime. Light Yagami finds a notebook that kills anyone whose name is written in it. He decides to use it to create a perfect world free of criminals. A genius detective known only as L decides to stop him. What follows is the greatest cat and mouse game in anime history. Two of the most intelligent characters ever written, constantly trying to outmaneuver each other. The first 25 episodes are absolute television perfection. The tension is unmatched, the mind games are incredible, and both characters are completely compelling, even though one of them is technically the villain. Death Note is the kind of anime you start and can't stop. Plan your whole day around it. And our number 1 pick for the greatest anime you can binge over a weekend, if not one day, is Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Two brothers use alchemy to try to bring their dead mother back to life. It goes horribly wrong. Edward loses his arm and leg. Alphonse loses his entire body and gets his soul bound to a suit of armor. Their journey to restore themselves leads them into a conspiracy that threatens the entire country, and every character they meet along the way is fully realized, complex, and memorable. FMA, Brotherhood, has everything: incredible action, deep philosophy, perfect pacing, emotional gut punches, and one of the most satisfying endings in the history of storytelling. There is a reason Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, sits at the top of almost every best anime list ever made. It is the gold standard. If you watch one anime in your life, make it this one. And that's our top 10 anime you can watch in one day. Which one are you watching first? Drop it in the comments below, I read every single one. If this video helped you, smash that like button and subscribe to Top Chill Play for weekly anime rankings. I'll see you in the next one.